Hey, Mike with Rove Pest Control here. And as the seasons transition from summer to fall, from fall to winter, are ticks something you still need to worry about? The answer may surprise you. The fact is that you actually do need to still think about ticks and tick prevention even as temperatures drop and it approaches winter. Ticks are pretty hardy species, and again, even sometimes if it's below freezing, they can still survive. One tactic that they'll use is they'll kind of hide under leaf piles or tall grasses or in bushes or weeds. So again, as the temperature drops and it maybe is below freezing or around freezing temperatures on top, in those high grasses under those leaf piles, it's still warm enough for them to survive. And then what they'll do is they'll come out into the open air as temperatures rise during the day. So as it becomes above freezing, that's where they're going to hang out. So again, a couple things that you want to keep in mind. What a lot of people will do is they'll just kind of let their pets roam free now as it's approaching fall and winter because they think that ticks aren't going to be an issue anymore. And again, that's not really the case. That if anything, there might be less ticks and less wildlife out and about because it's getting colder, but that means they're going to be more desperate. So if they see your pet, they're far more likely to try and get to that pet as that food source because again, as temperatures drop, there's a lot less likelihood that they're going to survive and make it through the winter. So they're going to need to find some kind of food source to be able to survive. So again, be on the lookout, still be checking over your pets. If you go out in the wooded areas or tall grasses, don't just let them roam free and expect that there isn't going to be any tick issues just because it's fall. Another thing you want to keep in mind, if your pet does get ticks, some of the best ways to remove them. One thing to keep in mind is that you should be wearing gloves. Ticks transmit a lot of different diseases and they don't necessarily even need to bite you to do that. If you have open cuts and wounds, stuff could get transferred just by handling ticks. So again, be very careful and mindful of that when you're removing ticks from your pet's body. And when you do that, it's recommended to use a tweezer and to, again, really get as close to the tick's head as you can, as close to the skin, and then pull it directly out. Don't try and twist it or move it around because that could leave parts of the tick behind in your pet, which again could lead to more diseases and issues that happen. And again, when you remove this tick, you want to douse it or basically, put it in a container with rubbing alcohol so the tick will die. A lot of people will just try and, crush the tick, and lots of times that's not effective whatsoever. Like I said, they're very durable. But you want to keep that tick on hand because your pets maybe could develop some type of symptoms of some type of disease from the tick after the bite. And it's good to have the tick on hand because it'll help identify what possible issues it could be for the vet. So again, a couple different things you want to keep in mind with removing a tick, and then also the tick prevention side of things, to still be aware that as temperatures drop, still be aware that your pets could be getting ticks even late into the season, and even sometimes if it's freezing. So a couple tips, hopefully you got some value out of this with tick prevention. If you did, feel free to comment and share. And if you are having pest control issues around your home or business and it's your first time working with us at Rove Pest Control, definitely head to rovepestcontrol.com/50off and you can enter your information for a $50 off your first service with us. So if you're brand new, haven't worked with us before, and want to take advantage of that discount, again, just go to rovepestcontrol.com/50off and enter your information for $50 off your first service with us. But thanks again, guys, for tuning in. We'll talk to you more soon.